Good morning, Guardians. The Hijabi Gamer here with another oh my god, it's not Friday. I wish it was Friday. It's not Friday. It's Tuesday, and it's weekly reset for Destiny 1 day. So, this week in Destiny 1, it looks like it's going to be a interesting week. Yeah. Anyway, first off, I did do the first 2 bosses in Challenge of the Elders. I might upload the video because I did record myself. However, I couldn't do the 3rd because it was Val Araun and I have work. And it would have taken me I would have been late for work if I'd done it. So I do have all 3 bosses. I'll maybe upload a video soloing 2. But I might wait a couple of hours because I don't want the 2 coming out at the same time. Anyway, let's start first off with this weekly reset. We have doubles in Crucible, 2v2 multiplayer mode, leave no ally behind, and no enemy standing, at least according to Lord Chax. Small team tactics, kill the enemy, revive teammates. So it's just 2v2 player. It shouldn't be that hard to get a match going. I mean, you only need 4 people, but you get a Treasure of Ages box and legendary marks. You get 10 legendary marks for doing a match. I mean, I'm told it's really hard to get a Crucible match, but I haven't tried lately, mostly because I've been playing Warframe and Destiny 2 right now with the Witch Queen. Anyway, then we got the weekly story playlist, which is one of my favorite things. And this week we have the Taken War. I love the Taken War. I know a lot of people, it's like almost every other Destiny player out there is now on Twitter going, the Witch Queen is the best DLC ever released. What do you think? Or what is your favorite? Seriously, the number of people who've come up, and I don't even follow a lot of people on Twitter, but everyone is saying, what is your favorite DLC? Or the Witch Queen is the best. Which one do you think is the best? It's like, I think a billion people. But a lot of people have said they like the Taken King as their favorite. Mine is Rise of Iron. It's a great story. So the modifiers are heroic. It's always going to be heroic. I mean, it's the heroic playlist. So you get more enemies because you piss them off. Because this is like... And then you have Void Burn. Void damage from any source is greatly increased. So from your own weapons and abilities and from theirs. And then finally, Airborne. Players deal more damage while in the air. Like I said, my favorite is Rise of Iron. I wasn't around when Taken King dropped, so I know it made a huge impact on the game. It was a great positive change to the game, and I like the Taken War, but Rise of Iron was the one I was looking forward to. It's by far my favorite DLC over everything Destiny. So Destiny 2, anything in Destiny 2, I love Rise of Iron. Anyway, and the fact that you can't even, when they brought the Cosmodrome to Destiny 2 and they didn't include the post Rise of Iron Cosmodrome. If you look carefully, you'll notice it. Any Destiny 2 players watching this video right now, go to the Cosmodrome. You'll notice it's not post Rise of Iron. The wall hasn't been eaten. There's no sign at all that anything Rise of Iron happened. You know how they ate through. I mean, even if they got rid of all the SIVA, you really think they're gonna rebuild that wall? Anyway, that aside, if you do story missions, you get Treasure of Ages boxes, legendary marks times 20 times 5. So this is a great way to farm legendary marks. I like to make sure people know you can only have up to 200 legendary marks. So once you reach 200, it won't give you any more, so spend them or you're going to lose a lot of legendary marks. Next you have SIVA Crisis Heroic Playlist. So strikes, I think original Destiny had the better strikes as well. That's just me. I know some people love the Destiny 2 ones. I'm not really a big fan of them. You have Heroic. Always heroic enemies appear in greater numbers and are more aggressive. Void Bird, so void damage from any source. Small arms, I know there are adept void exotics. I don't have any. I would love to have them because a void primary right now with small arms primary weapon damage is favorite would be brutal in anything. It would be just awesome. And finally, fresh troops. Some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements because in this case, you really piss them off. You definitely piss them off. Anyway, at SIVA Crisis Heroic Strikes, you get a Treasure of Ages box and up to 30 legendary marks. Like I said, I still prefer the strikes to Original Destiny. Then, weekly Nightfall Strike. The weekly Nightfall Strike it's the one on the moon. It's the Summoning Pit. This one here. So the Summoning Pit was originally the one with Fogoth, the giant ogre, but this is the version where you are being led by Shiro. And it's like that SIVA infested ogre instead. So it's basically Fogoth. It's just slightly different. There's a point where instead you have to jump on those ships. You also have those really annoying SIVA, like, lamps that shoot at you, and you can damage them, and they'll stop shooting at you temporarily, but then they'll come back, and they do ridiculous amounts of damage. Yeah. I have actually soloed this. There's a spot, if you go in there and you jump up, there's like a balcony that you could go to. But it's Fogoth. Sort of. It's SIVA infested Fogoth. So it's the summoning pits. I've done it. It's when they did Rise of Iron. So the modifiers are Solar Bird. Solar damage from any source is greatly increased. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun. Specialist. Special weapon damage is favored. Ironclad. More enemies have shields. Exposure. Guardian shields are increased but do not replenish. Yeah, Red Death would be great to have while doing this one. Definitely Red Death. I don't think I have it on me right now, but yeah, Red Death. And finally, Daybreak. That's a good thing to have, though. Daybreak, the darkness grows stronger, and so do you. I still don't think I want to do this Nightfall. I mean, Exposure, Ironclad, and yeah. Wow, that sounds like so much fun. Just keep in mind, if you're going to be doing the Nightfall, to pick up the bounties from Zavala. There are bounties on the bounty board for the Nightfall, and there are bounties with Zavala. I keep reminding people, there are 3 bounties with Zavala for the Nightfall. Don't forget to pick those up. You have to go to Zavala to pick up those 3 bounties. Anyway, as for the Nightfall, if you do it, you can get, unknown rewards, exotics, arbor, for example, with depending on the strike, and a skeleton key. This is Destiny, remember, original Destiny. You need a skeleton key to open the treasure chest at the end of strikes or the Nightfall. The Nightfall will give you one, so you can you'll get it, and you can immediately open. So you can do the Nightfall without any skeleton keys. Just make sure you're not full here and here. Don't make sure this isn't full. Your consumables aren't full, and you'll get a skeleton key, and then you can just open the chest. But you don't have to use it. That's the thing. You don't have to use the skeleton key to open the chest. If you don't want to, you can save it for another, for a strike. Anyway, that's the Vanguard Nightfall. Then we have Challenge of the Elders. So Challenge of the Elders, the first boss is Vex, Taken Vex, which is piece of cake. Second is Kexis the Betrayed, which is Taken Fallen. And finally, the third is Val Araun, who is a nightmare, and I just don't have time to deal with him right now. So I'll probably post that, set it to schedule for a couple hours from now. I only did the first 2 because I have to get to work. I'll probably do it, all 3 of them at some point, after I finish the Witch Queen campaign, because I gotta finish this. I want to play with my clan this Saturday. So let's see, we got Chaff, player radar is disabled. That's a easy, challenge. Precision kill bonus. Yeah, I love precision kill bonus. I was easily able to get and grounded. Players take more damage while airborne. So, yeah. Pain in the butt. Anyway, that's Challenge of the Elders. Like I said, Taken Vex, Taken Fallen, and Val Araun. So non-Taken Cabal. Challenge of the Elders. And then finally, the weekly featured raid, Golgoroth Challenge, Oryx Challenge, War Priest Challenge. That means it's King's Fall. So, I'd love to do King's Fall, but, Destiny 2 right now kind of has me busy. I have to finish the Legendary campaign. Warframe, I'm still in the middle of the new war. And I can't do anything in Warframe until I finish the new war. Though, what's interesting is I noticed that the Drifter is actually, maybe it's just me, but he feels slower than Viso. It's odd. I feel like Viso is lighter on his feet than the Drifter. But the Drifter is also using his plinks. Or that's not a plinks. I don't know. It feels like the plinks. But now I just got the Natarak bow, so that's kind of cool. Spoke with Hunhao. Anyway, that's this week in Destiny 1. Thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I hope to see you in the tower.